Episode of War in Cali. Now this seems like a continuous cycle, with mass shootings and multiple people being hit and dying due to gang wars this summer. This month of August has encountered a lot of targeted shootings, leaving over a dozen people shot and multiple incidents. And the Hoover members have been targets of a lot of these shootings just in the last few weeks, just like on the A-Tray Hoover's Hood Day on August 3rd. A massive shooting occurred that I covered before. This shooting left 8 shots.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type in the Antenna and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like hook, cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge. You're not going to get nobody's college. Big dog. Tap in with tapping to make sure, in fact, tapped in with that good. Tap in. Hit us with a like, comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that knowledge. You're not going to get in nobody's college. That's right. It's the knowledgeington. You're not going to get no one's collegington. Big dog. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into all of that. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell here. All news you can use. Knowledge you ain't thinking nobody's college. Tap in with that tap in just to make sure you are tapped in with that good. Tap in. We better get into this content, man. The Hoovers is getting into a crazy situation, and it says the Hoovers' current deadly gang war leads to 3 out of live and 10 pop. That's this week. So we're gonna get into this content. I don't want to further ado. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And the Hoover members have been targets of a lot of
and big love and big shout out to the war in Cali. Make sure you show bro some love.
These shootings just in the last few weeks, just like on the A-Tray Hoover's Hood Day on August 3rd. A massive shooting occurred that I covered before. This shooting left 8 shot and 2 people dead from the shooting. The Hoovers have a long list of rivals, so they're always locked into wars and have a long list of gangs coming at them, so you never can tell who actually did what for the most part. On Saturday, August the 23rd, LAPD said officers responded to the 600 block of West 80th Street between Figueroa and Hoover, which is in the A-Tray Hoover's turf. This was around 9:30 p.m. for a report of an assault with a deadly weapon shooting. They arrived to find 3 people suffering from gunshot wounds. A 35-year-old man was pronounced dead. A 58-year-old man was rushed into surgery, and his condition was not immediately known. And a 57-year-old man was listed in stable condition. No suspect description was available.
Jeez, man. And it's safe to say the 50-year-old man probably was out there just, chilling, kicking it, not really doing too much outside of his normal day in and day out. Now he's a victim of this gang war and all that.
Detectives had not determined a motive, and it's unknown if the shooting was gang-related at the time. But this wouldn't be the last shooting, and just yesterday, another tragedy would occur. Tuesday, August 26th, a mass shooting unfolded around 2:30 p.m. near South Figueroa Street and West Manchester Avenue, in which 4 men and 1 woman between the ages of 19 and 35 were shot. The Los Angeles Fire Department said 4 victims were transported by paramedics. 1 was listed in critical condition, 2 in serious condition, and another in fair condition with non-life-threatening injuries. A 5th victim was self-transported to a local hospital. Police say the shooters may have been traveling in a white Honda Civic. Investigators believe there was 2 or 3 shooters, but they have not determined which individuals were in which vehicle. This shooting occurred right in...
Sheesh, man. You gotta be careful hanging out, man. All that kicking it, all that lollygagging around, all that just standing around and all that kind of wookie bam. That right there will always lead to problems. Lead to problems. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, and it seems like the summer is coming to a close, but war season is starting to heat up, big dog. So just be aware and be careful and be aware.
A-Tray Hoover's turf, and the spot they often hung out at. 1 Hoover member would unfortunately die due to his injuries after being shot.
Gunfire at a strip mall in South Los Angeles.
This shooting occurred about 2:30 this afternoon. There's a school right across the street. That's the time generally that the school is letting out. The senselessness and the callousness of where they did it.
Now doing that during the school letting out and all that kind of stuff across from elementary school, crazy. It was going to make things into a real big issue and turn into a real big problem because you're doing this at an elementary school. That right there, unacceptable. Well, the reality of that situation also shows too child endangerment, and that's going to make the community take the situation a whole lot more serious as well too. So, it's just a bad situation overall in totality. Everybody involved in the situation is going to get, the shorter end of the stick. You feel me?
when they did it.
A woman and 4 men standing outside a market in that strip mall were shot. 2 are in critical condition. The victims range in age from 19 to 35 years old.
There were several vehicles that fled from this location.
Police believe the shooting may be gang-related and say the gun...
And if you're not from LA, off topic, on topic, if you see a Tumby's Pizza, know that you are in the hood. Tumby's is only in the hood, bro. In this shopping center, it's a Tumby's next to a donut shop. You are in the hood, bro. You in the ghetto. The ghetto.
Men drove up and fired, possibly from inside of a car, and took off. Right after the shooting here, a half-mile away, sheriff's deputies conducting a traffic stop encountered several cars speeding down Vermont, and sheriffs say their deputies were fired upon. No one was injured. Sheriffs believe this is connected to the shooting on Manchester and Figueroa.
Community interventionists who work very hard to prevent this type of violence, to keep peace.
Mayor Karen Bass says extra resources will be in South Los Angeles this week to, quote, de-escalate community tensions. On Saturday night, another possible gang shooting on West 80th left 1 person dead and injured 2 others. Investigators say they're
crazy because the dude on 80th, that was a dude from Long Beach, and Streets is saying he just got himself involved in something he didn't have no business being a part of, for real.
trying to determine if the shootings on Saturday night.
Violence, to keep peace.
Mayor Karen Bass says extra resources will be in South Los Angeles this week to, quote, de-escalate community tensions. On Saturday night, another possible gang shooting on West 80th left 1 person dead and injured 2 others. Investigators say they're trying to determine if the shooting Saturday and the shooting today are related.
Certainly the proximity, the type of violence that we've seen here, that's something detectives will look at very closely.
Several Hoover members will show their respects and voice their opinions after his death. But many of the Hoover's enemies will make disrespectful posts, and some Main Street Crips, one of the Hoover's top rivals, will make incriminating posts.
And again, it makes you wonder, why would you take credit for this situation when in reality and totality, that's a crime? So, you know, if you know, you know. If you had it out, you had it out. But when it comes to the reality of the situation, you don't want to go online and say, hey, I did this. Hey, we did that. Like, that's not, you know, that's not the most logical thing to do.
He said that butter go burn. It go burn. That butter go burn. Niggas dying with their dicks out, man.
But around 9 hours later, another shooting occurred. The most recent shooting took place Tuesday night around 11:30 p.m. near Century Boulevard and Main Street in the Main Street Crips turf.
No, that's the one that was a kid from Long Beach, the one right here.
2 men were shot. A 25-year-old man who died at the scene and a 51-year-old man who was transported to a hospital in unknown condition. Police found numerous shell casings on the northwest corner of the intersection. LAPD investigators say 3 male suspects exited a vehicle and fired multiple rounds, and then they fled from the scene. Police believe all 3 crimes are related, and that the man killed in this incident, he wasn't even from Main Street Crip. He wasn't even from South Central. He was a rolling 80 Crip in Long Beach who just happened to get crossed up in a deadly South Central gang war.
A few miles of each other, Mario is live at the latest shooting that happened at Century in Maine. Mario.
Brooke, the ongoing violence leaving residents here on edge. 3 shootings, as you mentioned, separate incidents within miles of each other in the span of 4 days. And you can see here the latest sparking this active homicide investigation by the LAPD. The shooting unfolding near this strip mall parking lot just outside of a T-Mobile store where the victim's body is covered right now. It was just before midnight. Take a look. This is at the corner of Century and Main Street. Police say 2 men were shot. A 25-year-old died at the scene.
And that's really unfortunate. That's really sad that this older gentleman has lost his life as a result of a situation that don't have absolutely anything to do with him. Because again, you know, he's a 50-year-old man, so I'm sure he wasn't out there hanging and slanging and banging with the homies and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure he was probably just doing something regular. And now here you are, can't even go get something to eat or do something to that nature without having to deal with something like this.
51-year-old man was rushed to the hospital in stable condition. Officers found dozens of shell casings scattered across the street here. Investigators telling us, according to witnesses, the victims were walking on the sidewalk when a group of suspects drove up to them, drew guns, and opened fire. And those suspects, they say, drove away with no vehicle description given. Police now calling the attack likely gang-related.
The summer's almost over, but this deadly war seems like it's not going to stop and is only going to heat up. RIP to all the victims in these incidents. This will conclude this episode.
Yeah, man, so y'all got to do your best to stay safe out here, because if you don't stay safe out here, it can really cost you your life. And if you're not going to stay safe, for sure, stay dangerous. That all being said, red dots to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel Tweets free. Gone.
Wait. 60 bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Pause, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to